Welcome to the show, Qoha. You are a Ugandan-born singer and songwriter now based in London. You've had a successful 2-month tour with your debut album, Qoha One, in Kampala, Uganda, alongside top live bands. You're now on to your next project, Qoha Two, due for release next year. There's a ton of stuff to talk about with you. Thank you so much for joining us on the show here, and please do tell us more.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Bryant. Thank you guys for having this platform, Music for Global Change. That's really cool. Seriously, that's really cool. So thank you for having the platform. Thank you for having me on. Well, yeah, just like you said, I'm Qoha. I just released my debut album this year, actually. That was in April. But I've been doing music for a while. I've been doing music since I was about 8.
Wow.
But professionally, I've been recording since about 2012, but in basically learning in studio. So I've taught myself most of the stuff. The other stuff, I did do some choir training when I was in school, but that's about it. I've been working on stuff. I've been working on life, writing life. So most of my music, say Qoha One, most of it is personal experiences. Yeah, I think all of them are personal experiences. Now I'm working on Qoha Two. I'm still yet to release one last video for Qoha One in very soon, December. And then I'll be releasing Qoha Two next year, which I am working on right now. Which is, I think, where our paths got to somehow align, because it was a very interesting way that I got in touch with you. You don't actually know this, Skyler, do you? Because what's the name? Frederick. You got to know me through Frederick, right?
That's right.
Yeah. So it's quite an interesting story how I got to know Frederick, because I was on a film set. Well, it wasn't even a film set that I went on. I didn't want to go to start with, but I went, and then I met him. We started chatting. And then before they even started shooting, I felt like my purpose for being there had been, done. I did not need to be there anymore. And then I left, and basically that's it. That's how I got to know him, to connect me to you. It's quite interesting. Yeah, it's quite interesting that your platform is all about conscious music, because Qoha Two is fully a conscious album. So it's I think it's just a thing of alignment is the timing.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. But Frederick, that's that really. Sorry.
Frederick is really, really cool. He's a filmmaker.
Yeah, he is.
And he used to be my neighbor here, right? And we're probably the only 2 Black people out here.
Okay.
But he's great, and he's introduced me to some beautiful people. He's a really beautiful guy, you know.
I know. No, he's a great producer.
Tell me your feelings about social conscious music.
So my feelings, I have quite personal feelings, to be honest. When I probably even not socially, it's more spiritually conscious music for me, which always feeds itself into the social side. I mean, what drives us spiritually will drive the society. So yeah, mine is because, again, it comes from a very personal place. I'm one of those people who do not like to judge, but I've been struggling with that idea of being non-judgmental, because you kind of have to judge in the world to get by. So the songs I've written they're coming from a very personal place, but conscious still. So they're talking about race. We're talking about identity, me being a diasporan, growing up in Uganda and moving out here, and then being here for a while. And there's that almost disconnect, but also connect, and that realigning your identity to something that it's a lot of finding myself within the music. So which I know very many people can relate to. So yeah, for me, when the consciousness is coming from a personal, quite a deep place, because I'm not very politically aligned and all that, so it's coming from a very internal place for me, which I know lately there's a lot of internal soul searching and all that. So I know many people do relate to what I'm feeling, or feel like I have this feeling that I'm not special. In fact, no, I have this saying that say, I'm very special, but you are very special. So that means I'm not very special. We are all very special. So
That's right.
if I'm feeling something, I know there's a lot of people out there who are feeling the same thing. So it's not unique to me. So that's it. That's where I'm coming from with my expression in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you play instruments too?
I do not. I play that one.
Yeah, that one. That's the most important one.
That's the best.
I love
That's
it.
all for now. Yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm trying. I tried to learn guitar once and my fingers hurt so bad. And then I thought, probably don't have as much passion for that.
Oh my God, Tom.
Yeah.
If you can describe it, what sort of instrumentation you use on your album? Is it particularly sort of African music, or what kind? How would you describe the actual music behind the vocals?
Okay, so the first album was a mixture. To say it had influences from so say like Freedom was very almost amapiano, but it wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a fusion. It's always fusing. Kampala, which is one of the most recognized songs of the album, is an Afrobeat, but again, it's almost amapiano. But then it's not. So it's a very diverse blend of dance, and there's a hint of African, an African touch in there. But it's mostly brought on by my singing in Luganda. So if you took the beat away and you added English lyrics, also you wouldn't. In fact, even the English lyrics, the rap, you'd feel like this is new to the beat rather than the other way around. You get me? So it's the language. I feel it's the language that really kind of defines it and how I sing it.
Yeah.
In the upcoming album, I'm looking forward to a similar sound as well. So but I'm looking forward to having a lot of drums, a lot of African drums.
Right.
So it will be probably a little bit more recognizable as African. But then the singing is fully in English, so now it's twisting it the other way around.
Yeah.
So it's music that moves. It moves. It gets you to dance. It gets you to do a bit of that, a bit of shaking. So.
Now, were all those your friends on that truck?
The guys on the track. Well, they're friends now.
Yeah.
The craziest bunch of people I ever met in my life. It was one of the happiest days of my life. And I was telling people I could not stop laughing. I was just.
I love the brother with the straw hat and the straw pipe. He was great.
Yeah. Oh, how about the guy, the one with the wig and the green dress? Oh, no, that was really funny. No, it was a very funny shoot. It was hilarious. It was very, very funny.
Do you have a bunch of friends that are singers in Kampala?
In Uganda? Yeah, I do. I made a lot of friends this last time when I was there doing the tour. A lot of old musician friends, really, really heavily talented people in that country. I do know a few. I do have a few now.
I'd like to find about 10 of them to do a harmony on the chorus.
I will get you their contacts.
Yeah,
I'll send them your way.
That'd be great. Well, I sang the first part of the second verse.
Okay, right.
So beautiful, man. Wait till you hear it, man.
It's a beautiful song. It's a beautiful song that he's written. Usually I don't get onto songs just like that. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm very bougie or whatever they call it, diva when it comes to doing collaborations. It's gotta be good.
Oh my God.
And that's a beautiful song. What a beautiful song. It actually made me tear up a few times.
Oh, what? What?
It broke me down.
Oh my God. Thank you. And it's gonna be great. We got some choirs gonna be coming on, but I'd like to get one from Kampala, right?
Yeah.
Tom?
I just want to know when's it out? When's the track out? Any ideas?
March 7th.
March 7th, just exactly to the day, right? Okay.
The 40th anniversary of We Are the World.
Okay. Yes. Brilliant. Yeah. Okay.
Very suiting. Very suiting.
Yeah.
Such a beautiful song.
It's gonna be so wonderful. Tom, we got to get you on here some kind of way.
Oh yeah.
Tom sings too.
Okay then.
Yeah.
What are we waiting for.
Absolutely. Well, I'm waiting. I'm ready.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Let's do it.
Get them rules out. Let's go.
he's ready to go.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
No, that's good.
Go ahead, Tom.
You got the two albums that you've obviously the second one you're working on there. Have you got much in the way of like a social media kind of presence at all, or have you got like?
I try. I really do try. I'm one of those people. I think we're the ones in the middle where you've grown up with no social media, so you really know how to survive without it. But now it's there, and you have to do it.
Yeah, you got to do it. Also,
it would have been easier if we'd grown up with these kids where you cannot survive without it. Then you're like, okay, cool. It's like, I do.
I have to say, I have checked out your website. So, according to your website, you do music and there's fashion in there. And just how does that all link together for you?
Oh, well, so I realized a few months ago, actually, that I am, what do they call it? I don't know if you guys know about this, but I'm a life path number 5.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes any sense to you.
Right.
So which
you have to explain that one, I think.
Which means, well, my life path involves doing a lot of things. I can get my hands into so many different things. At first, I was very uncomfortable with it because we were taught to specialize and all that. So how it works is sometimes I feel like music. I'll be doing music, so for a month perhaps, and then when I feel like fashion, I'm inspired for fashion, I'm doing fashion, and then when I'm in the mood for fitness, I'm going all out. I'm doing a fitness program. Yeah.
And hence the 3-pronged thing on the website where you've got all kinds of all these avenues showing up on the site. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. I basically got to a point where I had to just accept that that's who I am. I do a lot of things, and it's okay. So yeah, but I enjoy all of them.
You got a clothes designer or?
I am, yeah. So this I'm wearing my own. This is an Afro tutu piece.
You made that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can't make nothing. You know what?
Multi-task. you know, do your own outfits for your videos that you produce.
Yeah. So that started actually. That really started from most of these things kind of started from necessity. Really, I wanted things that I could not afford, but I could really because I have hands, and so basically I decided to make my own clothes. Have them as unique as I feel.
Yeah,
I had to do it myself.
Brilliant.
Yeah, so yeah, because I'm quite easy when it comes to just getting one to do it. So yeah, that's how the clothing started. And then they looked every time I wore them out, people were like, "That's really nice." I was like, "I can make you one." So it became a thing.
I wish I could do that.
Thing. Yeah, so I do really like making clothes. It's fun. I find it fun. Also, it's quite. It gives me time to be quiet.
Yeah, my wife used to be a stage and costume designer, right?
Ooh.
And I mean, she can do the whole thing herself. She gets hammers. She be out there putting the background. Sometimes when I go out, if that shirt, I buy that shirt. She go take a picture of it and go make it.
And make it exactly. It becomes a habit where you cannot buy anything because you're like, I can make that.
Oh my God.
It's very satisfying when you make it yourself and then you see, and then you realize how difficult it is to make a shirt.
Yeah.
When you look at it and someone's selling it for like cheap, you're like, okay. And then you try to make it.
Yeah. Hours of work involved and stuff. Yeah.
I love the outfits that you have. That one picture is like insane.
Yeah, I've made all of them. Even the ones on the truck, I made that.
Tom?
Nice.
Other than what we've discussed already, I would just like to know: have you ever done any collaborations with anyone else, or would you? Obviously, you've done one with Skyler there. But you mentioned briefly that it's not something you normally do. Is it something now you've done so with Skyler? Is it something you'd consider doing again, or is it kind of you try and keep yourself to your own lane?
No. I don't try to keep myself to myself. I'm just very critical when it comes to collaboration. Right. So yeah, definitely I'll be up for it when there is a good. I've done collaborations before. So I used to sing with a friend who was playing Alessandro. We've done a lot of songs which we shall be releasing. Yeah, so I have done a lot. It's just when I'm working together with someone and we're creating at the same time, it's much easier.
Yeah.
When you bring a project to me, obviously you know how that goes. So I'm more critical. I don't know if that's how all artists are, but when it's brought to me, it's gotta be really good for me to add on to. You get me? I think usually it's because no, you just like good stuff. You just want to be on good stuff.
Yeah.
That's all.
You said you was interested in doing some reggae.
Reggae, yeah, I do like reggae. I do like the sound. I do like the movement. So if it's like the song that you played for me last time, so when it's such a beautiful song, honestly, the genre doesn't matter. When the writing is good, the genre, it doesn't bother me because I can sing anything. I've sung anything from rock to ballads. So it's the writing, it's the melody. If the melody is beautiful, and then the lyrics are banging, you can't. There's nothing to fight there. There's nothing to. Rhythm is just another language. That's fine.
Well, I want you to invite Tom and I to Kampala.
Absolutely, let's do it.
Well, this is your official invitation.
Oh, thank you. Take that as official, yeah.
Yeah, that looks great. I mean, I know you missed the food.
The food is amazing. If anything, it's the food. I miss the food.
Tom?
Love it. Well, I mentioned it briefly about the kind of website and stuff that you've got. What's your social media handles and how can people look at what it is that you do?
Okay, so I mean, the best place to find everything about me is my website. So Qoha Music, that's it. There you'll find the Instagram, you'll find the YouTube. If you want to just see the videos, just watch videos, you can go to my YouTube, which is Qoha, with a Q. And then everything else is Qoha Music. So Instagram, TikTok, X, and some, I don't know if I have any others, but I think that's because I honestly can't handle too many of these things.
No, that's fine. That's fine. What we'll do is I'll put the links to those in the description of this video so people can go off and check it out.
Thank you. And I'm not on Spotify.
You're not? Okay.
Music is not on Spotify. Maybe like Qoha 2 might be on Spotify, but right now, Qoha One is just on my website.
Yeah.
But listen, bless you for the privilege of your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on, and thanks for coming on to sing our song for Africa Food.
So honored.
It's going to help feed a lot of people, and your performance, is really wonderful on this, and everybody's going to hear you. I can't wait. So listen, thank you so much. Bless you.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Yeah,
thank you.
Bless up.
Thank you. Very nice to meet you, Tom.
And you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Much love.
If we all get together, music can save the world. Yeah. Music can save the world. Music can save the world. If we all come together, music can save the world. There's an urgency facing our humanity.
Thank you so much for watching. To stay up to date, please click subscribe and hit the bell. You can also join our group on Facebook and find us on LinkedIn and Instagram.